Hi, I'm Brett Andrews, and welcome to the first episode of Between a Dead Plant. Ed Sheeran, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Thank you. So this is the first episode. Ed, nice shades, baby.
Thank you. Yeah, they cost me an arm and a leg.
Oh man, that's not good. So listen, this is the first episode of Between a Dead Plant. Can we zoom in on the dead plant? The dead plant also serves as a phone, so if we have any callers, with questions for Ed, we'll pick that up throughout the show. Okay. So we're going to clown school later. We're gonna learn how to shove 47 people into a little hatchback car. Have you ever wanted to be a clown? Is my first question.
No, I can't say I have.
Okay. My second question is, you're British.
Mm-hmm.
That's not much of a question as much as it is a statement.
You'd be surprised how many interviews I get where the whole interview is just one big statement.
Do you ever have interviews where the person doesn't know you're British until you start talking? Because that's happened to me a couple times.
I've had odd interviews where I had one the other day in Germany where she was like, I heard some recordings of you when you were 14 and your voice sounds so different. Why have you changed so much? And I was like, my balls have dropped.
Well, that's a good reason.
Yeah, but she couldn't really fathom that.
Have you ever done an interview with a guy wearing this kind of hat or hair and those kind of glasses before?
These glasses, yes. Not
okay.
Not the hat, yeah.
So I'm halfway unique, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, but the other person was wearing glasses.
So tell us about yourself, man. You got your. Let's take these off now.
Nope.
No?
Okay.
No, I'm taking these off. Yeah.
Okay. Now it's getting real.
And now it's like.
And now it's
a dead plant with it.
Wait a minute. Yep, there we go.
You really are going to kill my plant. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
He has a nose and everything.
Oh, wow.
That's gorgeous. Look at that.
What happened?
See? So, now for the real interview. Ed, welcome. Thank you so much for coming through. Is this your first time in Portland?
Second.
Second time?
Second. I played the Fox Theatre with Snowball.
Right on. And you're doing your show tonight at the Roseland, and I hear it's sold out like something fierce.
Yeah.
That's huge. That's got to be fun.
Yeah, I'm happy. Like every gig we've done for the past 18 months is sold out everywhere. So I'm very happy to be alive right now.
Talking about gigs, you played the Olympics.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Is that right?
That's huge.
Yeah.
My mom calls me. My mom's from Wisconsin, and she calls me up, and my mom's not that hip, and she says she's got a bad hip though. She's old. She says, who's this redheaded kid? He's awesome. So my mom, she's 61. She's into you, dude.
I like that.
Maybe we can, hook you guys up, hang out, go on a date, have some steak.
I'll give you my number afterwards.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's right.
I'll
take her to go and see the artist that silent film.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, she'd love that. So you're from London originally?
Yeah. No. Well, Suffolk.
Okay.
Which is kind of outside of London.
Okay. And how did you get your big break?
I never really got one big break. It was kind of like 2,000 very, very small breaks that all added up into one big thing. So,
cumulative breaks.
Yeah. So I was constantly just out there gigging and getting in front of the right people at the right time. With the right people in the right time, they don't necessarily think that I'm a very good product that is easy to sell.
They think you're not marketable?
Yeah, so I proved
that. But look at that dreamy hair of yours.
This isn't a very big thing.
Oh, I thought you were going to say this isn't really my hair.
No.
I thought you were just going to pop it off like I did.
No, it's not. It's like, yeah, I had to prove to people that I could sell. So I did it independently for a long time and then sold a lot and then
do people compare you to any other very famous British redheads that may or may not be in line for the crown?
Yeah. There was a newspaper when Harry was in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Got naked and stuff.
Yeah.
There was a big thing in the Daily Mail. There was a picture of
big thing or a small?
It was a picture of Prince Charles, and it said, "No, Harry, we can't pretend it's Ed Sheeran."
Ah, cool. That's awesome. See that was the Queen. That's what the Queen said, man.
I wouldn't have minded, being blamed.
That would have been a good thing.
Yeah.
Have you ever met the Queen?
Yeah.
And what's she like?
She's alright. Yeah.
She's not a riot.
No, she's alright.
Oh, she's alright. I thought you said she was a riot, which is not what I would expect somebody to.
No, she's cool. She's cool. I met her on her 60th anniversary of the Jubilee and shook her hand. And she said, "How are you?" And I said, "I'm alright."
Do you think the Queen has a Twitter account?
I know there is a Twitter account of someone with. I think I follow it as well, but it's not the Queen. It's.
Do you think the Queen has ever read a tweet? Or used a cell phone?
Yeah, I reckon she'll probably look at Barack Obama's feed or something and be like, oh, yeah.
My executive producer just handed me a note that says Ed has 3.4 million Twitter followers. Dang, man!
It's alright, isn't it?
Can you tweet me later and tell your followers to follow me, because that would be awesome for me.
I'll try and remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to do it.
Probably not. No.
That's okay.
Probably not. I don't do that for a whole lot of people. I'm
Wow.
sorry.
I thought we had this plant.
I'll do it for the plant. If you set
the
up
Queen
the
and my
plant's Twitter.
mom, all this history we have, you and I.
If you set up the plant's Twitter, I'll tweet that.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll get a plant Twitter going, and then you tweet that.
Actually,
that'd be great.
You know what? I'll Instagram this.
Yes,
right
please.
now.
There you go.
To the 3 point whatever mil. Alright, here we go.
Do I get to be in the shot?
If you want to.
All right.
It looks like he's got a little goatee.
Oh my God! See, that's perfect. We are making
happening?
social media history right now. Well, dude, we're loving your song, A-Team. Tell us a little bit about your writing process. What's your writing process like?
Very sporadic. Very sporadic. And there is no set process to it.
So you don't necessarily sit down to write a song. It kind of comes to you and you write.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I could sit down and write. I've done that when I've written for other people. I'll sit down with a subject matter in mind and a band in mind and written a song, and that is for them kind of thing. But when it's a song that I want to, I think it's different. When you're going to play a song for the rest of your life, it has to come from somewhere that isn't, you're not trying to write a hit. You just want to kind of get something out there. And
artists, when they have a hit song, have to play it night after night after night after night. At what point, I mean, I'm sure Carly Rae Jepsen can't stand Call Me Maybe anymore at this point. Are you getting to the point where you don't want to sing a song anymore because you've repeated it every night of your life for the last 2 years?
It's weird. I've been playing A-Team for 3 years and then it became a hit. And I'm still not tired of it. Like, I think maybe, I don't know, I think if the song comes from a, I don't want to say credible place, but if it comes from the kind of heart and soul, and it's a song that really means something to you, rather than like I love that Call Me Maybe tune. I think it's a great song, but I know it hasn't come from like a deep-seated emotion in Carly Rae Jepsen.
She wasn't sitting in her basement all sad writing that
she's
about
probably
something.
just like, hey, let's just make a song about partying and just do that, which is fair enough.
There's been more British artists coming through than American artists lately. And I think that's true on the radio too. Is we have so many British artists on the air that
I don't know what's happening over here.
It's a British like renaissance in America.
Yeah.
We just started playing the new Adele song from the James Bond movie.
Isn't it? That's such a tune. But
great song.
Adele just messes up everyone, man. Adele's just like
she sets the bar so high.
Like Taylor and One Direction have released their new songs. They were like number 1 or 2 on iTunes, and Adele's just like, oh fuck that. Going in with
she killed it, and like she released a song yesterday, but clips of the song came out earlier in the week, and even the clips were being played on radio stations across the country.
She just doesn't make it fair for any other artist.
She's just messing up the whole. She's messing up the curve. She's the one in the class that gets the A, so everyone else.
21 was number 1 for like a year, and it went away. And we thought, okay, cool. We're in a time where we can all have a pop at the top spot now. And then she's like, nah, I'm gonna release a Bond tune.
So here's what needs to happen: you and One Direction, and Ollie Murs and Rita Ora, you all need to kidnap Adele, make her not release any records for a while. And then everybody will be all good.
I thought she wasn't. I thought she was taking a break.
Well, this is like a soundtrack thing, so it's kind of like an unusual deal.
But to be honest, if any any artist in the world, if you come with them with the opportunity of doing a Bond tune,
of course. Yes. I mean, who wouldn't want to do the Bond music?
But there's no one better than Adele to do it. Adele is she is just the Bond theme girl.
It's perfect, and if you hear the song, it's very like old English James Bondy, very like 1960s feel, which is right up Adele's lane. So.
Love it. Yeah.
We're talking about a lot of people's music other than yours today. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
But yours is good too. Don't let Adele make you feel bad.
It's alright. I earn well.
Okay, good. I like it. How'd you get hooked up with the One Direction guys, by the way?
friends of friends. I wrote some songs for them.
Oh, you wrote what
Yeah.
songs did you write for them?
I wrote 2 songs on the new album and 1 song on the last album. One of the songs on the new album is going to be a single, so hopefully you guys will play that.
So did you ever hear them singing it and go, no, that's not how I want you to sing. That's not what I was meaning.
Well, I had to take days off to go in the studio with them each time
And correct them?
Well, no, just not even correct them. Just make it exactly how I wanted it to be.
Right on.
Yeah.
Good.
So yeah, no, I did that. Sounds good though.
Yeah, I love
I
1D.
Yeah.
1 Dizzle.
You like these songs? They're more Coldplay than they are.
Okay.
What Makes You Beautiful.
Love Coldplay too. Good stuff. Music fans, Brett Andrews and Ed Sheeran, music fans. That's bottom line. Thanks so much for coming through. This is the first time we've done an interview kind of like this with these chairs and these stuff. I think it went well. I think we're gonna bring it. I think we're gonna bring it back.
Yeah.
So you're the inaugural interview. Good stuff.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Sweet. Thank you.
Appreciate you coming in,
Nice
buddy.
one. Thanks for having me.
And that's the end of this episode. I forgot what we're calling this show. What are we calling this show? Between a Dead Plant.
Yeah, Between a Dead Plant.
Between a Dead Plant with Ed Sheeran and Brett Andrews. Z100portland.com.
You should do a sequel.
Is anybody still watching this after this many minutes?
You should do a sequel where you get an eggplant.
An eggplant. Between an eggplant.
Yeah.
Let's go grab an eggplant for the next interview.
Yeah.
I heard Yanni's coming in later today.